Oh, really junky tone here. I think it's a bottle cap. And it is something big and deep. I'm still gonna hit it though. It sounds really junky. Very junky. It's deeper. Pull my knee pads here, I'll tighten them up so I don't have to pull them up so often. There we go. Alrighty. Oh, it is big. I did not dig a big enough hole here. Oh, really rocky down here too. No, this can be horrible. Oh, it's a washer right there. Hit some horse tack right there. Some horse tack right next to the freaking walkway here. I just found some 1930 or 1940s jewelry right there just a few minutes ago. And some horse tack right there, man. It might not be horse tack. Let's see what we got going on here. No, I don't think that's horse tack. Oh, it might be. Looks pretty. I don't know about that one. Very junky target. And that plug is not going to go in very good. I'll have to stomp it really good here. Right there. Ooh, it's not liking that one. Oh yeah, I'm going for it. Right next to tree roots. Hope I don't get in any big tree roots here. Oh yeah, come on, baby. Come on, baby. It's a V-nickel. Come on. Come on. Oh, what's that? Half a pull tab. Right there. Yeah, man. Where's the other half at? I was just hunting over here a few minutes ago, so I don't want to dig too many holes in one spot. I'll have to move on a little bit over here. That's some big junk there. It's probably a pipe. Oh, since I just found that horse tack there, this could be a horseshoe, a deep horseshoe right here. I'm gonna dig a little bit deeper hole here. I'm gonna see what we got going on here. It sounds like a pipe. Sounds like it's a little bit longer than a horseshoe, but you never know. Oh, come on, baby. Is it a horseshoe in this park? This would be the first horseshoe I ever find in this park if it is a horseshoe. All right. It sounds like a pipe. Oh, come on. Bring it to daddy right here. It's probably something really big. I don't think it's budging. That is something very big. I'll give it a little pry here with my Phoenix. That's not going to come out of the ground. It's in there forever. Never, ever, ever going to come out. All right. See, it's hitting over here, right? It goes deep right there. And it comes up the surface right there. So, come on, baby, come on. That's good finding old stuff right there in the ground, right? So I keep that in the back of my mind. I found a little hot spot here of some older stuff. All right. Oh, it went away. Look at that. Huh. Wonder what that was all about. That's clipping out right there. See that? That is a weird target. It's got to be some junk. Really thick tree roots here. It might be a tree root right above it. Oh yeah, I think it's a tree root right above it. That's why it was clipping out. All right. Oh boy. Yeah. It was getting fooled by this tree root right down there. See that? See that tree root? Two big ones right there. That's why I was losing my tone just a little bit on that target there. It's right up here. Right there. Right in there. Right in there. It's got to be right in there. Oh, right there. It's a penny. Another weedy? Come on, baby. Come on. Nope, it's a zinc penny. You see that? The tree root was messing it up. Even though the tree root was underneath it, it was really messing my returns back. My returns, it was messing my tones up. All right. It sounded like a coin most of the way around it, but I was getting that little section of clipped tones there. Kind of weird. So I'm going to get behind the shade here, and I'm going to talk just for a minute here. I have the Deus 2 coming in just a couple days, and a lot of you guys are wondering, you know, how I'm going to set my machine up. Well, I'm definitely not going to set my machine up in 2, 3, 4, 5 tones, right? Where the Deus sets itself apart is the full tones and the pitch tones. And now that I have a few more tones, like some more tonal options like the square tones, I'm still going to use it in hot, or no, not the hot program, because there is no hot program in Deus 2, but the full tones, sensitive full tones program is really appealing to me, right? But when I'm running in multi-frequency, which that program is based on a full FMF setup, multi-frequencies, I cannot drop my ground balance. I cannot manually ground balance the detector in a multi-frequency operation, because frequency has a lot to do with your ground balance, and when you have two frequencies going at the same time, it makes it a lot harder to get a good ground balance. So they just, you know, basically, you know, ground grab feature on the FMF. But in the mono frequencies, I'm able to drop my ground balance down and give it a negative ground balance. So I really like hunting with a negative ground balance, so I can push the detector a little bit. I'm not going to start out that way, but you know, I think I'm going to really fit in very well with a single frequency. You know, I want to target certain conductive metals in the ground there when I'm like in tot lots. So I want to get the lower conductors, and I also want to get the higher conductors, and I've realized that the 14 kilohertz does very well on the Deus HF coils, and I can really drop my ground balance down a lot, you know, because there's no soil in tot lots. But what I'm going to plan on doing is I'm going to plan on just going with the stock hot programs for a few weeks, or the stock programs, excuse me, the stock programs, you know, probably the the fast program and the sensitive full tones, because I'll be able to look at my numbers at first, you know, because I have to dial the machine in. I don't want to have the machine under my chin when I'm first using the machine, because I need to push buttons, right? I need to learn how to dial the machine in, but I'll eventually get that detector off of my shaft and under my chin here, right? So I can listen to the tones. And with 2, 3, 4, and 5 tones, I've just, you know, it's just, they're really jumpy tones, right? Even though it's a deeper setup, you know, 2, 3, 4, 5 tones, it can detect deeper. I'm not really trying to go deep here, right? That's not my whole intention of getting this Deus 2. I'm not trying to go 14 inches deep, right? I don't live in an area where my soil really permits me to dig that deep, and targets really don't go that deep in this really thick clay here, right? But that soil masks my target, so I have to kind of push my detectors a little bit, kind of try to bounce them out a little bit. So I'm going to have my detector on the shaft there for a while so I can have easy access to the buttons. But I really don't prefer my detector being on the shaft there, because it just makes it uncomfortable to swing around. I don't know if you guys ever swing in Deus, but when this thing is on there, it rubs up against your arm or rubs up against your thumbs really bad, and I don't want to destroy the unit there. You know, it's really hard on the metal detector because the Deus seems to roll. You know, if you're on a hill or something, it'll just roll all the way down the hill because it's not a very the arm cuff doesn't have a very good pad on it to level the detector out, to stabilize the detector when it's on the ground. So I just throw my detector down no matter what. You know, it's gonna roll down like this no matter what anyway, right? You know, it doesn't even touch those bottom supports there. It doesn't even touch that, right? It's not even touching the ground, right? When it's down like that, no matter what I do, I cannot get that to touch the ground. So I'm going to be shaving that off of this shaft and my other shaft. But the Deus 2 shaft is pretty much basically the same shaft, the same design, just a different grip on it. Same design, Deus 2. They're all the same shafts, but they have different hand grips. All three of them, the light shaft, this shaft, and the Deus 2 shaft are all just a little bit different in the handcuff or the hand grip. But the stem, arm cuff, they're pretty much all the same. Well, thank you for watching. Please subscribe.